That's fine. Okay.
So everybody, as we, particularly the three clients, more importantly, but as we go through, if you can ask, just interject and say, can you go back over the certain parts of the boat? Okay.
Okay.
So we're here on Friday morning. Calm, weather's fantastic. Just a little light easterly blowing, and we're here on the Bavaria stand at the show. This show is amazing. I was here with Chris in 2019, and I reckon it's half as big again as what it was in 2019. There's 5.5 kilometres of walkways. So I did a bit yesterday, and it was so anyway, we're here on the boat. Can everybody see the new 46 here? Navy blue hull. Bavaria have done it in. It's a urethane paint job, and I went over the boat yesterday with Udo, the production development manager of the boat. So I've got a bit of a handle on it. Okay, we start off, Chris. Start off just talking about the bowsprit is not a standard item, but they expect that 90% of the boats they will sell will be with the bowsprit. It comes into integrated anchor roller, and obviously the tensioning device to fly the code 0 off the intermediate stay at the bow. And there's also the asymmetric spinnakers if you wanted to do that off the very bow. Okay, blended back. It's got the anchor protection strip on the bow. That's also an option. Okay. Everybody see that all okay? Is that close enough?
Perfect. Thanks, Ron.
Okay, right. We'll walk down the boat. Bavaria have introduced this quite defining line here into the moulding, and it comes up, and you can see the depth. There's a good 2.5 inches of, or 50, 60 millimeters of gap between, or raise between the deck and the side of the boat. So they've introduced that into their range now.
Ron, there seems to be that deep blue colour is quite pretty. Is that a standard colour?
It's not a yes, it's a standard colour, but it's a urethane paint job from the factory.
Very nice.
We might start off at the bow and then work our way through to the stern, guys.
Okay.
Big area up. First thing's noticeable is how wide the boat is up in this area.
I have to turn around. I think the sun might be.
No, it's perfect, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Can you put back? Okay.
Going back around.
So, in through the anchor locker, you've got a large well. I'm just going to hop down there because it's going to be easy for me to show stuff from down there. Opening hatch into the chain locker. You've got a problem with the chain. Let's hope you never do, but it's an easy way to access your chain and sort out any problems you may have. Okay, closed off and locking down. The rest of the spacing here is designed for fenders, code 0, maybe possibly a code 0 sail, access easily by some side storage on each side, and the steps, again, with storage underneath the steps. The area I'm standing on here, this removes up to access in to show this boat's fitted with a retractable bowsprit. Sorry, retractable anchor thruster. Okay, and if you didn't go the retractable thruster, you've got an ordinary tunnel thruster in through this area. Okay.
Okay.
Leave that Selden roller furler. Boat comes standard with self-tacking track, which is raised at each end. Okay, so the sail actually wants to go through on one side to the other when it's filled. Okay.
Could you just confirm, did you say Selden furler as the standard?
So, yes, this is all Selden deck gear.
Thank you.
It's a Selden roller furl.
Thank you.
Okay. The boat's fitted with the Genoa tracks with 105% overlapping headsail. And slide forward and back. Your lead for your Genoa, your jet sheets or your Genoa sheets run through these fair leads. Okay. Back down. And fitted the additional winches here if you are sailing the boat with some more crew. Okay, and the lead would then come through here. Conversely, if you weren't sailing the boat with crew, you can actually, from the Genoa lead forward, runs through the garage under here with all the other lines, and exits out through this fair lead through here onto the power wedge here. Okay, so all your lines are led underneath deck, right the way through your row of clutches, and easily accessible from the helm. Yeah. Large lockers for your lines to sit and lie. You've got an additional gas locker on this side here and on the opposite side. So 2 separate gas lockers. Okay, for your lines. Let's come back here, Chris. What Bavaria have done, they've introduced these are a board item from out of Europe that they've made as one of the options on the boats. And they take your dinghy, the dinghy davits, when they're not being used, okay, they actually lift up, rotate, and drop down. Done something wrong.
Already.
Yeah. Flush mounted.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So if you're not wanting your dinghy in place, you've got a really open deck here. Just going back down onto the back transom, the lines are all onto a drive unit operated by this switch here. I'm not going to do it because we've got a power lead running through here. I don't want to raise it, but just simply by that. Or you can have the option where you can have the remote. If you're walking down the dock and you want to actually get on your boat easily, you can press your boat your remote, and the platform will drop down. Okay. This step here goes up as the swim platform comes up. It actually takes this in, drops it up. You've got a large. Chris, can you come down through here? She's doing a good job not falling. You've got a large locker here with a pump for your inflatable dinghy. Okay, so you just automatic, like you press button, blow your tender up, and another large area here for tackle, dive gear, whatever. And it's going to come with that. There's a door that they haven't fitted to this one as yet, but it actually, if you're sitting here on the dock and you want to close that off and out of sight, out of mind to people, unwanted visitors maybe, it'll actually be a locker. Okay. Swim, shower, the normal shower arrangement on this side here. Have gas. This is gas powered barbecue. Comes with either a grill, whatever. And on the opposite side, you've got quite a nice size refrigerator with locker. Everybody see down there okay?
Yes, can now. Are you saying that's that's actually refrigerated?
It's a refrigerator. Yep.
Wow.
Powered refrigerator, not an icebox.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
and the
you.
seal units on the underneath side of the underneath side of this lid. lid that goes down and seals. Okay. Easily access to your beer, wine, bubblies, whatever. And then on the opposite side here is your other gas locker with your rope storage. Okay.
Yep. Good, thank you.
Power winches. The pedestals are all fairly sort of standard. You've got the option of having additional units over here. Your autopilots, stereo system. Okay. It's quite a smart little thing. Your phone, your phone drops into here.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Phone drops in, charges your phone whilst you see. Yep. On the opposite side, your variable speed bow thruster. There, 12-inch plotters, and these are an electronic throttle device. So it's the standard boat comes with the cable devices you're normally used to it further down alongside the wheels. This has got the electronic forward neutral reverse arrangement here for your gears, and your start on off buttons are here. They're really quite simplified down the there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Your power, I don't know whether you guys know this, but your power winches buttons are all accessed on the side panels over there. Okay.
So basically, you could sail the boat short-handed just by utilising all those back to the cockpit area, very similar to the other.
Yep.
Correct?
Yes, correct. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Rolling forward, so Bavaria have kept their same ideas for their larger boats, having the split tables. Gives you the option. We've got one in down form here. It would obviously take in down form. It actually would use another insert cushion that drops in place there, forming a bit of a day bed. Okay. You've got an area here for ice and stuff. Just if you wanted to put anything in here, it's a stainless steel lined. And these are quite neat. These are a little a light, and they're dimmable by this little light here. Won't see it with this morning's light. I was here at dusk yesterday, and it was quite nice. There's about three different intensities of the light that roll just by pressing this button. It rolls up and then off. When not this, just drops back down. Okay.
Those lounge.
I'll go through the
good, Ron.
this one here. Sorry, Andrew.
Those lounge cushions look really, really quite integrated. They're quite nice looking lounge cushions.
Yeah, they are. They're held into place. Gone to the days of the old, wedding tabs that you actually, slide under and lock something in place. They've actually I'll pull this one off.
Hang on.
I'll look out here. Where do I do it?
Don't know.
Here we go. On the two outside ones.
Just show us the one on the left.
There we go.
Yeah.
So without it in place, and these are the little locking mechanisms that go on to. Can you see these, Chris? They're quite a neat little thing. So the tabs, the buttons go over these inserts here, and then you push this in and out to actually lock it in place. So when you're putting it down, you go over, you find where the button is. Okay. Locked in place.
And they basically they won't fly away in a bit of a blow if you're sitting at anchor.
No, they're not going to fly away. They're not going anywhere.
Right.
And it's just a matter of finding where the little round buttons are, dropping them out over down on the.
They just look really well fitted. They look integrated.
Yep.
They're quite nice.
You can buy the boats with the standard cushions just on the seats, or with the backrests. Two separate things. So you tick the button, tick the option for the seats, and you also tick the button for for the backrest, which might really make the boat. Whilst I'm here, let's see if I remember how to do this from yesterday. It's a very simple little lever button here. Props it up.
Excuse me, Ron, it's Di. Can I ask a question? How
Yes,
are those?
Di.
How well do you reckon those cushions would actually do with the Australian sun?
They're a proper sunbrella yacht acrylic product, Di, so they're going to be just fine.
Okay,
Thanks.
thanks.
Okay, they're not yeah. Okay, so I've just rotated the two buttons on that side. Okay. And that's down into your day bed with your infill cushion, obviously. Okay. Raising it back up. Easy with two people. You want to hold it, Chris?
Mhm.
Sorry, the photographer's got to give me a hand. Yeah. Easy yesterday. I'm not doing a very good job at this, am I?
No.
Okay. And this little button in there locks it in place.
No, it's not up. It's not up. It's not up here. You're not up here. No.
That's locked. Okay. You get the idea. You're going to get better with it as more you do it. Had a quick run through the boat yesterday. Okay, so large. Everybody's aware.
Sorry.
You've actually got the inclined foot pegs. When the boat's on a hill, you're talking level, and also a large locker. Access to your steering gear.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. That's good.
And there's another large locker at the back of the boat that we didn't go before. This locker is quite large and easily. They've got a life raft in here already. It'd quite easily take a deflated dinghy. It's that large, and it's a nice size hole to get the dinghy or whatever you've got in and out of there.
Okay.
Seen enough of that?
Yeah, and there's basically no access to the outside, correct?
No access. No, there's no. You've got to go to the 50 to get the dinghy storage units at the back of the boat. Yeah.
Yep, that's good. Thank you. I prefer them not. I prefer them not with access.
So, looking forward here, you've
One
got
second. Turn around.
your Dodger. Is going to fit inside this garage arrangement, and there's another zip-on cover that goes over the top of the Dodger when it's actually in down form. Additional instrumentation here, so everybody in the cockpit can see what's going on as far as your wind and depth and whatever, as well as the instrumentation out in the cockpit. Okay. Sliding doors, folding doors. Back. Yeah. Okay. Walking downstairs, guys. How's Chris going on the filming? Hello.
Yep. No. All going well. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Good on you, Ben. Okay. So this boat they've fitted out in the light oak interior with the I think it's wedge. Is the colour flooring? It's you can also have it in a mahogany, deep or red colours tonings, and also in the deeper walnut finish. I haven't been on the other 50, but like if anybody wants to see it, I can show you. We can go online. There's some photos of the dark timber. I saw a 50 a couple of years ago up at Sanctuary Cove Boat Show that we had there in the Walnut, and it adds a really nice depth to the boat if that's what you're after. As far as the warmth, the oak is obviously going to be lighter. It makes things appear more open. Okay, walking on through. Let's start off at the bow and work our way back. I'm only 5'9.5", so I've got another 9-10 inches here, so easy 6'4" headroom throughout the whole and more in the main saloon area. The berths are all really large. I mean, the Bavarias, they've always had large, long berths in them. So if you want some size, you've got some size about you. That's easy. You've got drop down Venetian blinds here. Slide down onto holders there. All your lighting controllers are on each side of the bed. So you want to dim the lights or turn lights on and off to any part. It's those buttons at the thing on each side. Okay.
Ron, it's Diane Andrew again. Is that a queen size bed?
Yes, it is, Di.
Okay.
All the dimensions should be on the sales manuals that I've sent you. I've sent all three lots of clients. I can't remember the sizes of them, but and I'm not going to get on and muck up their bed, but it's all the dimensions are clearly there. But it's a big bed and goes all the way to the very back of the boat.
Sorry, I haven't really had a chance to look at it. I've actually been working trying to pay for the boat.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So all this, you can actually get into all these arrangements and stuff, all into your storage. There's a drawer here that I'll open here. You can, while you're at it, you can see the space here for the batteries for the bow thruster. Okay, up here on the short wiring cables, they've only got to go from here, a couple of meters, and they're at the bow thruster, so you don't get any loss of power going from one to the other. Okay, probably make that down. There's three different. While I'm here looking at bedding, I noticed yesterday there's on the sales manual. There's three different options. You can have the standard foam. You can have a latex with a soft pillow top, and you can also add it's not inner sprung, but it says another the springy mechanism that fits underneath the bed. So just go on and have a look later at your options as far as what different bedding you can get on the boat. All these lockers in here, it's just pretty standard stuff. Okay, and it's like all the finishes. When you close things, everything feels really like it just wants to close. Yeah. Hanging lockers on each side, port and starboard. Looking here, you've got separate toilets on the starboard side. Electric toilet there. Okay, and on the opposite side, you've got separate shower. So both with teak slatted flooring in both apartments. Okay. Just going to open this up. But it's storage space for everything. Yeah. Underneath. Easy access in here to all your valves. Sink. Transfer valves to whichever tank you're using. So you access that by shutting one off and opening the other. Yep. You see that okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, just let us know. Krista just wants to make sure she doesn't skip over anything. That's all.
No, that's okay. That's why I'm here.
The finish was, as we noticed on the 50, the Sydney Boat Show. Everything, when you close things, everything just wants to close, and there's no rattling in any of the doors. It all feels very solid.
Could we just floor of the bathroom, please, again?
The shower.
The shower.
Yep. Peak rated.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Obviously, the shower, that's up and down mechanism to raise and lower it.
Thank you. And I assume that, we've got a hatchway up there as well. Great.
Yep. Open ventilation on both sides, both your toilet area and your shower.
Thank you.
Obviously with the screens too. You can see you've got your fly screen. Like with all your hatches, you've got the fly screen slides over, or you want to pop the whole lot off. Okay. Or held together magnetically. Okay. Just before I go out of the front cabin here, those buttons that we looked at alongside the bed are also duplicated here. So if you're coming in or out of the main cabin, you've got the ability. There's 3 lots of lighting here. There's your top strip lighting in your ceiling. It's all LED. You've got a dish. Everybody see that? You see that okay with the sunlight coming in? Strip lighting here, forward and forward again. And then down this.
1 second. Try and get out of sight.
Okay, right.
You got that okay?
Yep, strip LED.
That's strip lighting off, on.
Got it. Thank you.
That's also linked to those buttons alongside your bed on each side. So if you're up, you jump into bed, turn your lighting off from alongside your bed. So that's one button there that does the strip lighting. This one here does all the lighting down at the base, so you can actually have your strip lighting off and have the ambience of the lighting in the lower area of the boat. I'm going to turn these on and off so you can get a bit of an idea. Lighting off.
Oh.
Lighting on.
Sorry, do it again.
Off, on. And there's also the last one is the strip light right on the very floor. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That mood lighting is an optional extra, but it looks quite good, eh?
It looks very flash.
Yep.
Looked even better yesterday in the twilight. And I was here at 7 o'clock last night. It gets dark here about 8, so it looked quite flash. Okay. Walking into the main saloon here. Just maybe if you go from up, get back up to there.
I'm just going from this angle.
Everybody get an overall idea of the space, big area down here.
Yep, that's great.
Nice little feature. I don't know if everybody noticed on the sales manuals that I sent out. Nice little feature to be able to put cups, bottles, everything in place. This actually takes like an insert that drops in. Actually takes glasses and the likes, drops in. Nice padded, upholstered panels here. Breaks up the bulkhead. This is your compression post for your mast, or fully. Not sure what's underneath it, but it's a vinyl covered post for your compression post for the rigging. Let Chris know if you've seen enough, guys.
Could you just lift the picture towards the ceiling a bit more for us? Just lift it up. That's it. Okay.
All upholstered panels, guys.
Yeah.
The roof, so it's all proper proper headlining, so you're not going to get the condensation stuff left over from a fiberglass interior. There's a lot of isolation there. Dropping back down to the galley, just pull this out with the sink infill in place. You can rotate it over. You've got a cutting board. Have a little area, put cups and stuff you haven't got to. If you're on a voyage, you want to put cups, plates, or anything in there. Worry about them later. You've got another little area there, and also a large storage area for pots, pans, things you don't access all the time. This has got the I'm not sure what they've changed the name. It used to be a milk top. They've called it something different, but it's just light coloured. There's three different, I think 2 or 3 different things. There's a light grey. Yeah. Graham, I think you ticked the button for the light grey from memory. You there, Graham? Hello, can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, Ron, go. What's that?
I think you ticked the button for the lighter grey finish on this. This is,
okay.
This is the white one. This is the white one. You ticked the button for there was a slate.
Yeah.
I think the slate grey or something they may have called it.
This is a bit crappy.
Anyway,
okay.
this is very. This is much more white. It's got a little fleck through the whole thing, so it's not pure white. It's got a little fleck that runs through it. Okay.
Can I just ask, where does the microwave go?
Microwave would go. Very good question. I don't know. This is your range hood like fan. Okay. I'm guessing that it's going to go in one of these lockers. Here, Di.
Yeah, I don't think it's deep enough.
No, this one here is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinking. I can definitely find out more. We've got Udo, who's the product development manager, due here. He should be here now, but I can ask him later. Is Udo here yet? Is Udo here yet? Not yet. No, not. Okay. We'll see if we can get an answer for you whilst we're still here. But I'll ask the question and have answers for you. Okay. All I can say is if it's on the option list. Self-closing doors.
It's all options.
Locked in. Okay. Dishwasher. Yeah. And access under your sinks. Again, with your changes in piping from here, whether you go bow tank or stern tank, it's easily accessible by this opening this vent here. Okay. Closing dishwasher. Did everybody see the dishwasher okay?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Pretty standard we're seeing on all the Bavaria range now, all these sliding freezer units. You can, this one's set up with the fridge at the top and the freezer unit underneath. I'm sure that you can actually change them around to actually make one. There's both fridges if you wanted to have a separate freezer somewhere else in the boat. You can make both these into fridges by just adjusting the thermostat on them. There's your top loading fridge. You may choose to put some of the stuff that you're not accessing all the time into that, but properly plumbed refrigeration unit. Top loading, obviously, you're not going to escape any of the coldness. The good thing about these drawers is when you're not opening a front, you're opening the front area, but a lot of the cold stays. They'll say your cold is not letting on the cold air escape as much. Okay. Yeah. Nav station, quite interesting. They've actually raised it. It's actually being raised up. Feels got a nice feeling to it, being raised rather than down at the floor level. Again, bolts it up. Base. Got side ventilation in 2 places on each side, both through these vents, forward. Okay. And your ventilation, while we're talking about ventilation, there's both forward and aft opening ventilation in the ceiling. Okay, this one opens aft, and the front one opens forward. Okay. And again, it's got the obviously got the fly screens or the shade measures, whichever way you want to go. Table drops up and down. Okay, with a simple button down here by the floor. Down. Okay, we're going down. Going back up. Storage under your seat here. Access. You've got the ability to be able to lock these and do these screws. Slide it out. Access. And you're sitting, I don't know, comfortable 8 around the table. Okay. The raising lower table. Just going over to this side over here, guys. Just wait a moment. The show's just started, so there's other people wanting to get on, but we'll quickly. So, if you notice on your marketing information, this actually is a large shower bathroom area. Okay. Or you can choose to have it as a storage, large storage locker, fully with all shelving and likes inside it. You can, I know Graham ticked the box for the storage. That was really popular at the 50 that we had at Sydney Boat Show. Area that saw the large storage area thought it was fantastic. You just have to have a look at the marketing, but it's the whole boat's broken down into sections. You can tick section A, B, C, D, whatever, and it shows you the different options that you can actually get. So they've gone for the large bathroom here rather than the storage locker. Anybody's going to do some extended cruising will probably want the large storage compartment from what I've seen. Okay. 3 bedding, individual berths, they're standard, and you can also these cushions and stuff. There's a piece that drops in place here. See, sorry, well, worry about that. Sliding drawer here, cabinets, side. Okay. Just a little access here. Sliding drawer. And then if you wanted to make this into a double rather than the 2 singles, it comes with the cushions that come back. There's an infill piece that drops in place here, and the cushions fit on top, making it a double. This boat's got the air conditioning unit, so you can actually, just while I'm here, so you had this up in the front, I bypassed it, but you've obviously got your air conditioning controllers for in each cabin. You can raise or lower your air conditioning if you want air conditioning on the boat. All your lockers, accessing to your motor down through here. Okay, you see that okay, everybody? Everybody want to see in here?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yep. Undone it. Turn the lights back on. There's an engine room light that I guess is accessible. This boat's got the comes with the 80 horsepower. I think it was an 80 horsepower Yanmar.
Right.
Access on the opposite side. It's the same opening panel as this, so it's easy to get to. You can also get it from the front area from the stairs that we'll go
Chris,
over
could
and
you
see.
shine that into the actual engine room? So
Man, I mean,
He is. If I can go back out for a tick,
come backwards a bit.
I'm just going to open up the open stairs and get some light in there.
That's better. Thank you.
That's the front. That's the stairs that are on gas struts, holding the stairs open. Okay, all sound insulated. Good insulation through the whole engine room area.
So you got basically raw water on one side, your coolant on, and oil on the other, etc., etc.
Yep. Nice. I'm a bit of a personal fan of the Anmas over the Volvos, so they're a great motor. Every experience I've ever had, they start first time every time.
Yeah, very.
Okay. Is it out of there? Let's close this up.
Ron, does the generator go in that area as well?
I'm sorry?
The generator.
Yes,
Does the
yeah,
generator
it goes after. Yeah, goes after the engine. Guys, so I'll access it when you have a look at the thing from the front.
Thanks.
Pretty nice. You've got magnetic locks on the doors here, down the bottom. Little magnetic. That's the two parts. 1, 2, 3 locks in place. Just coming back here. I'm just going to open these stairs up again while Chris shows to you. I'm doing that with one arm, so it's not an onerous thing. I think from memory, they built a shelf for the generator. They built a shelf in this back area, and the generator fits in this area through here. Okay, so it's raised up the height above the motor.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, yeah. If you've got any particular questions, guys, come back. I'm here at the show for another day and a half after today, so I can come back and get any answers and answer any questions you may have. The other side cabin, obviously, you've got a day. Oh, they put the storage on. I didn't even go in here yesterday. It was filled with people. So obviously, this is actually delete what I'd said about the storage area. They've actually put it on this side. So storage area, this is straight behind the navigator's seat on the port side. Okay. Place for wet lockers, ventilated side opening windows. Okay. Everybody see that okay? Hello?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Just standard double berth on this side. So port side standard is double, along with the 2 singles that we saw a moment ago, and the option to change that into a double with the infill pieces. Okay. Again, like before, with all the lights are here in each cabin, depending on which lighting. You've got floor lighting, access to your floor lighting, turn it on and off. So top light, and then your top lighting, top strip lighting on off.
Oh, I didn't do
And then bottom. Okay, access all your lockers, bits and pieces, double and aft, and your hanging locker arrangement.
Has the shelf above those lockers got a fiddle on it, please?
Yes, it has. Yeah, the fiddle's probably 50 mil wide. I've got the fingers
Right.
in here now.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
divided in. Yep.
And are they
Oh,
USB ports down there?
This one here. That's a PowerPoint
Okay.
there.
Yep. Thank you.
It's obviously your other side access into your engine here. And again, your air conditioning adjusters in each cabin. Yeah. Guys, that's about us. Is there anything anybody wanted to go over in particular? I was expecting to get more interjections through through the viewing.
No, Ron, I think that's been great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty impressive. And when they had the unveiling the other day, they've had a lot of people on this boat. It's obviously the world premiere for the boat, so they've done it's a nice job. Feels good. This lower area here, it feels almost the same size as the 50 that we had at Sydney Boat Show down below. And some nice little features.
I was going to say, sort of quite resembles a lot of room. It's very pretty indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, your lighting turns on and off from everywhere as you access down the hatches. You've got lights that turn on and off, so you're not wandering around in the dark at all. Once you get down here in the main cabin, you've got again all your lights. So they've made quite a interesting thing. You can actually turn your lights on and off from every section of the boat. Di, I'll find out about the dishwash, the microwave. Okay, I'll come back to you on that.
That was me.
Yeah, thanks, Ron.
Okay. All right, we've got other people here photographing and stuff around us now, so we better get out of here, guys. If that's
Thank you, Frank.
satisfies everybody's first look at it.
There's plenty of space for
all. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ron. We appreciate your time and
Enjoy
the
the rest.
information. Enjoy your time there.
And safe travels
Thank you
home.
very much. All right,
Thanks.
come back to just email me back with any questions you may have, guys, and I'll try to do my best to get answers for you whilst I'm here.
Will do.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, thanks very much, Ron.
Okay, you're welcome, guys. Thank you.
Leave.